This video deals a lot of sensitive topics. I just hope that all you guys are doing okay out there.
Look at you being wholesome.
You can hold some of these nuts.
Start, motherfucker!
Afternoon, everyone. I'm Avers Puma. Welcome back to DDLC World of Dreams. Last time we dropped the truth bomb on everybody that I'm quite not the main character. So let's just get into it. Next, she pulls me into a nearby classroom. Her grip is like a vice. She grabs the lapels of my blazer and throws me up against the wall, pinning me there.
What the hell are you doing? Are you insane?
I had to tell them! I take a deep breath. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout. It's just... would have been one thing if Menji wasn't here anymore. But he's literally thrashing about right now, trying to take back control and tell the others it's a joke. I can't lie to them like that. Damn it, those tears. My stomach falls. I can't bear seeing her like this either. I can't bear seeing any one of those girls like this, but especially her. Hey, Monica,
Were you planning on telling them about me? Were you gonna tell them about us?
Monica. I hug Monica close. She clings to me as if she won't ever get another chance. Right now, there's no us. Not romantic us, anyway. I told you we'd discuss it later, didn't I?
You didn't tell me you were planning this.
Because I knew you'd try to stop me, and I couldn't have that. They need to know about me. If just partially. Monica hits my chest softly.
Damn it, you're reckless.
It's one of my bad traits. Saying that to all of them was the hardest thing I've ever done, and that's including staying up to Tanya and the bullying Yuri earlier. She clings to me in silence for a while.
Avers? I'm scared.
I am too. So is Menji.
Of course I am, dumbass!
He just called me a dumbass.
He's not wrong.
True. Monica, from the bottom of my heart, I am really sorry.
Actions do speak louder than words.
Clever, using my own words against me. You're right. I'll try and be less impulsive.
You better. Dude, I thought I was terrible with girls, but you've gotten everyone in that club to hate you in seconds.
I lift Monica's chin so she's facing me. That doesn't sound like the confident club president I remember from the game.
Cut it out. You and I both know my confidence is a facade. Don't sugarcoat it for me. I know how you feel about me.
I doubt you do. Monica, despite how I come across, I do care deeply for you. You and the other girls, but you especially.
Then why don't you trust me?
I look to the window sadly and sigh. All I know about you, I learned is from a game, and it's not pretty. I really do want to put all my trust in you, but there are things I need to know first. Tonight, I'll answer as many questions as I can.
Thank you.
But we have to get back and calm everyone down. Natsuki's pretty pissed, I'm sure, and Sari's broken. I don't know about Yuri. Yeah, we should. Thank you. We head back to the club room. As we approach, we hear raised voices.
I do believe him, Natsuki. I don't see any reason why he would make up a story like that. He made Sayori cry! Next time I see him, I'm gonna punch him straight to the moon!
Wow, she sounds pissed.
Natsuki!
Whoa. This is a side of the year I haven't seen, like, earlier. Better keep an eye on that.
Now's not the time for that. Why would Menji lie about this? He doesn't sound like the kind of guy who would go out of his way to hurt Sayori like that. At least from what Sayori's told us. It's not like I don't get what you're saying, but...
Monica enters.
If you're that concerned, why aren't you comforting Sayori?
I'll walk in behind her and close the door. Sayori's eyes are full of tears. Oh God, my eyes start to water. I can't help it. Menji's emotional about this, and so am I. Yuri and Natsuki are standing and facing each other. Natsuki's face is red with rage, and Yuri is looking back with a serious expression. Monica goes to console Sayori. The latter two look at me, and silence fills the room. Yuri is the first to speak.
Rutsook-san, was it?
I nod somberly. You can call me a verse if you want.
Well... Is there anything you need?
You're helping this jackass? Advice. I need advice. I sit down. Yuri sits next to me. How the hell do I let Menji take back control, even for a brief time?
Well, let's see.
There are a few methods used to treat dissociative personality disorder. Hypnotherapy, talk therapy, psychotherapy, and so on, but your situation doesn't sound quite the same. No, it's like my soul has been torn from my body and jammed into another one. That's when I know if we can switch.
Why not just let Menji take control permanently? After all, it's his body.
Because I don't want to die. I'm scared of death. I hug myself a bit. I feel a pair of slender hands on my shoulder.
Menji. No. A verse.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have lied to you. She wraps her arms around me.
It's alright, a verse. And Menji if you can hear me, you're Menji's friend now, right? His friends are my friends. I know you were scared.
That doesn't make what I did right, though.
I don't hate you, though. I can never hate Menji or his friends.
She hugs me close, so I smile sadly. Natsuki chooses the moment to interrupt.
Oh, please! Now he's acting all sad and stuff. You're all insane! Natsuki!
Oh, she looks pissed again.
I can't believe how childish you're acting about this, especially after a verse chewed you out.
Natsuki looks away, begins to cry.
It's not that... I just don't like it when people make Sayori cry.
I've destroyed something precious here, haven't I? Dude, just tell them you were lying. It's too late! Even if we did, do you think any of them would forgive us? Menji makes another effort to take control. Please. I sigh and stand.
A verse?
This wasn't what I wanted, and it's certainly not what Menji wanted. Right now he's trying desperately to take control and tell you all he was joking. I look at them all. A new determination flows through me. Menji senses it and stops. But I'm not going to give up. I did say earlier it would be easier to just leave, but that's the coward's way out. I'm going to work hard to make up this deception up to all of you. Also, don't hold any of this against Menji. None of this is his fault. I bow low. Actions speak louder than words, and I'll make it up to you all.
Ugh, stand up, you baka. This isn't some period movie.
I smile a bit and stand. I know, and please believe me when I didn't want to make Sayori cry. Menji cares for her, and now I do too.
Fine.
Natsuki storms off. Monica looks at me proudly.
Okay, everyone, I have an announcement. We just got a new member. Please welcome Averse Retsilk. I hope you'll treat him as well as he did that I thought he was Menji. It's nice to officially meet you, Averse.
Same to you, Yuri. Thank you for being so accepting me even after I lied. I'll be working hard to let Menji through so you can meet him too. He's a pretty cool guy, if he isn't into literature as I am, unless you're like Miyamoto-san and think manga is literature. In that case, he's a literature god.
Yeah. Hey! Hey, manga is literature.
I know. Don't worry, Yuri. I know a bit more about literature than he does. I look forward to hearing your opinion on Portrait of Markov when you finish. Good, because I want to hear about yours.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Aside from this unusual turn, how did everyone enjoy poem sharing? It's pretty fun.
Well, I would say it was worth it.
It was meh.
I found it pretty enlightening. I enjoy getting feedback. Oh, and I should say if we're doing this again, I'll be reading 2 poems. One by me and one by Menji.
How would that work?
Oh, God.
How would that work?
He'll tell me what he wants to write, and I'll write it. How do you know you write what he says? You can easily write something and say it was Menji's.
So, you believe him now? shut up.
I get what you're coming from, but if anyone knows Menji thinks it's Sayori, she'll just see if I'm lying first.
Fine. I'll trust Sayori then.
Sayori, I know I'm not Menji. If you don't want me to walk home with someone wearing a Menji suit, I get.
Not at all. I did say any friend of Menji's a friend of mine.
Oh, right, of course.
Well, if no one objects, we can do the same thing tomorrow. I really look forward to see how you express yourselves.
Monika looks at me.
I hope you and Menji do alright.
We'll do our best.
Alright, Averse, let's go.
Sayori rushes out whistling. We're just walking and walking.
Ready to go?
Yep. Head down the street again.
Averse, can I ask you something?
Sure, ask away.
You are his friend, right? Menji's friend.
I like to think that we are. Fine.
Since we're stuck in each other's, I guess we'll have to call you my friend. You've done a lot for me after all, but I've done so little in...
Menji, seriously, this persecution complex of yours can get a little annoying. I keep telling you it's okay, you've done a lot for me. If it weren't for you, I'd be so lost.
What'd Menji say?
Please don't tell her! He's asking me not to say.
Oh, I see.
Damn it, just let me tell her!
It's embarrassing, plus I don't want her to worry.
It's a friend's job to help when they're down.
Fine.
Menji's feeling super down right now. He feels useless.
What? Menji, listen to me. You're not useless. You've been helping Averse with running your life, right? So don't call yourself useless.
You really think so, Sayori? Do you think so? Menji wants to know. Yes, I do. Oh shit, wow, wrong words.
Yes, I do. Menji, you're an incredible person. Not that you're not Averse.
Sorry, calm down. I know you're close to Menji. We did just meet after all.
I guess you're right.
Silence overcomes us again. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask. Do Yuri and Momoto-san always act like that? Completely argumentative. I mean, Menji and I were both curious about that.
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Although, that's the first time I've seen Yuri so angry. You don't hate them, do you? Either of you?
No, not at all. We don't hate them. We were just concerned. I take a deep breath. Seriously, are you really okay with this? I mean, I hijacked the body of your best friend and I don't know how to give it back, even temporarily.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Besides, you treated me so kindly these past couple of days and you stood for Menji and me, not to mention Yuri. You're a good person. Just stop being so impulsive.
It's a bad habit I have. I'll do my best.
Good.
I love the pouty face. I keep walking for a while, then I remember the question I was about to ask before being interrupted. I think it'd be a good idea to get her mind off of what happened earlier today. Hey, Sayori.
Yes?
How did you and Monika get the others to join?
Oh, we actually got Natsuki and Yuri to join the day after Monika and I met.
Oh, here's backstory. Let's go! I love this freaking music too. I use it in my outros a lot. As you guys can clearly tell. And I gotta sit up.
Monika and I met during lunch the day after we first met. We were reading over the student handbook. Okay, so in order to make an official club, we need at least 4 members and a place to meet. Where will we meet up, though? I asked about after that you left yesterday. Our club would be in the middle school classroom 3D. An entire classroom? I know, I was surprised too. But that's where the last literature club met before disbanding 2 years ago. I'm still surprised we don't need an advising teacher, though. In my middle school, all the clubs had teachers advising the class. Do you know why? I'll ask later. But in the meantime, we need club members. Can you think of anyone? I couldn't think of anyone at first. Then I saw Yuri come in. She was carrying a book. Oh, what about her? Yeah, I've seen her reading during most lunches. Wanna go ask her with me? Yep. Excuse me, are these seats taken? No, not at all.
Poor Yuri, she probably wasn't expecting that, wasn't she?
Not really.
Can I ask you something?
Yoshika Yuri, Class 3E. Ah, Yoshika-san. I'm Asano Monika from Class 3D, and this is Fujiko Sayori from Class 3B. Hi. Hello there.
General Kenobi! I'm so fucking stupid.
I couldn't help but notice that you enjoy reading. Ah, yes. Most of my free time is spent in the pursuit of literature. Oh, cool! Would you like to join our literature club?
A literature club? I wasn't aware that our school had one.
We don't. Not right now, anyway. Sawyer and I are trying to form one and we're looking for members. Would you be interested in joining? I don't know. I've never been in a club before. Would it be useful there? Well, I prefer that the club be a more relaxed atmosphere. Well, I think having activities for the club would be appropriate. We don't have to do them often. That's gonna be a fun and relaxing club. Wouldn't it be nice to have a place where you can read in peace?
Yes, I suppose that would be a pleasant experience.
No pressure, right, Monica?
None whatsoever. I won't force you to join. I just figured you'd be interested in wanting to extend the offer. You could take the time to think about it if you want. If you do decide to join, then go ahead and come find me at Sayori.
It's gonna be a fun club. I hope you join.
Thank you for your kind consideration.
And thank you for listening. Sorry if we interrupted you.
No, it's okay. I'm quite intrigued by your offer.
See you later, hopefully.
Indeed. Goodbye. That's a nice meeting, actually. Huh. Yeah, I suppose Yuri would be a bit uncomfortable from what I've seen of her anyway.
Monica and I kind of ganged up on her a bit. But we weren't mean.
I believe you. So how'd you get Natsuki to join?
We convinced her a bit more easily than Yuri. We actually found her after school the next day.
We get some thick old plot.
Are you sure about this, Sayori? Sure about what?
Well, it's just as Muramoto-san you mentioned doesn't like quite shears into user literature like Yoshika-san was.
That was an argument about, though.
Argument? The one from the other day?
Yeah, she was arguing something about literature. Oh, there she is.
We saw Natsuki sitting on one of the benches reading a manga. Oh, fuck me.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Oh, it's you.
Yay, you remembered me.
Well, you did help me. Who's this?
I'm Asano Monica, Class 3D. Fujika Sayori,
Class 3B. I'm Miramoto Natsuki, Class 3C. Can I help you with something?
Maybe you can.
The two of us are hoping to start a literature club. Would you like to join?
Huh, a literature club? Why me? I don't like big books like those bookworms in the library do.
I remember you saying something that was literature.
Yes, manga. Manga is literature. I know someone who agrees with you about that.
So, are you interested?
I don't know. What would you do in the club? Read long, boring novels? Not all the time. You probably have some activities, but I'll try to make them more enjoyable for all members. Can I keep my manga in the club room? I'm sure we can figure something out. Well, I'm not in any clubs. I could certainly use a place to... Never mind. I suppose I can give your new club a try. Are there any other members?
We had someone earlier, but they said they'd think about it.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yoshika-san? Ooh, have you decided already?
Yes, I have. I went home yesterday and thought about it. I think joining the club would be quite beneficial to me.
Really? Yay!
Who's this?
This is the person I was telling you about, Yoshika Yuri.
Huh. Really?
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you,
Muramoto Natsuki.
Of course, Muramoto-san. Hey, since we're gonna be in the same club, let's call each other by our first names.
Oh, are you sure?
Of course. What do you think, Monica?
Well, if you're all comfortable with that, I don't see why not. I don't mind.
Well, if everyone's okay with it. Great, let's go get our club registered.
Whoa, slow down that Sayori. Let's do that tomorrow. A lot of the teachers already gone, I'm sure. I'm sorry, I got a bit excited. So, are y'all okay meeting after school tomorrow so you can register the club? That's perfectly fine with me.
Sure, why not? I'll tell my dad I'll be a bit home later tomorrow.
I'll be free after school. Great, then let's meet here tomorrow. See y'all then. It's like an episode of Full House.
After that, we met at...
Oh god, I'm using all the fucking voices I'm doing for all the
characters because this is stupid. After that, we met up the next day and started the club.
That's pretty cool, actually. No kidding. I'll look around and see that we meet Menji Sayori's neighborhood. Oop, looks like we're almost home.
Yeah. Sorry, something wrong?
Excuse me, sorry.
It's, just Menji, a verse. Sorry for how I acted earlier. I didn't mean to bring the mood down.
I should be the one apologizing. I'm the one who brought it down. Although I should say Menji wasn't quite on board with me telling you all. He didn't want to worry you. And neither do I. Even though I've only known about you for a few days, I do care for you. And everyone in the club, too. At any rate, I'll see you tomorrow. I have 2 poems to write.
Okay, good night, you two.
Good night, Sayori.
That was without a doubt the weirdest day I've ever had.
You're telling me. Today could have gone a lot better.
And it could have gotten a lot worse.
Oh, shit. What the... I look down at the front step. Sure, there's a pair of female shoes there. Fucking Monica! I walk in the living room and see Monica casually sitting on the couch. I raise an eyebrow. Do you really not have any other clothes, or did you rush or teleport out here after we left?
Nice to see you again, too. And to answer that, it's a mixture of both.
I don't have... Well, shit!
I don't have a home.
For real? Wait, you're homeless? What the hell? No fucking way.
It's not something mentioned in the game, I guess. Recently homeless after my parents kicked me out for leaving the debate club.
She trails off. This is obviously an uncomfortable topic for her. Ugh, this really sucks. She's probably been not been able to wear anything else since we get kicked out. I look up and her down a bit. Menji, is your sister about Monica's size?
I think so.
Monica, stand up for me a bit.
Yeah? Like this?
Yep. I walk around her, letting Menji get a better look.
Verse? What are you doing?
Just a second. Well, Menji, thoughts?
Yeah, she and Aiko are pretty similar. Are you two checking me out?
Not for that reason. Not the only reason, horn dog. Oh, quiet you. Menji's telling me his older sister's the same size as you. Come on, let's see if we can find some clothes for you to wear besides those. I lead Monica up to Aiko's room. We get a closet where a few of her clothes are hanging.
Choose whichever clothes you want.
She searches through Aiko's dresser. Menji speaks up.
I thought you didn't trust her.
I don't.
Then why this?
Just because I don't want to trust her doesn't mean I'm gonna kick her out.
I mean, I guess.
She just needs to be cleaned up, but truth be told, she hasn't done what I told you, but she is capable of it.
Is that the main reason?
Yes.
That makes sense.
I'm sure you would love a shower bath after being in those nice clothes for God knows how long, right?
Yeah, if I could.
Of course, leave your uniform in the basket in the bathroom. I'll try to get them washed. I walk downstairs to the end of the hallway. I grab one of the spare towels and put the bathrooms out of room. I walk down and sit on the couch, thinking. I'm not entirely sure what I should do now. Still wary of Monica, but after I just learned, I feel bad for asking her to leave.
Verse?
Uh-huh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking is all.
About Monica?
I nod slowly.
You're not seriously thinking about kicking her out, are you? Verse?
Menji's tone is stern. Wow, I fucking predicted that one.
Don't tell me. Were you actually thinking about it?
I shake my head vehemently.
Remember, you actually told me you're not going to neglect Monica. Don't be so hard on her now.
Yeah, I know. Menji, what do you think would happen if we asked your parents to let Monica stay at least tonight?
I don't know. They may be a bit worried about anything happening between us. I'm sure you noticed by now my mom is a pretty big worrywart.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Kidding. Alright, let's call him. I pull out Menji's phone and call up his mom. 1.5 rings later, she picks up. Hey, Mom.
Menji, you don't normally call unless there's an emergency. Is everything alright? Are you sick again? Need me to come home?
No, Mom, I'm alright. I just have something to ask you. A big favor.
What is it?
Well, it's, like, I found this sort of a member of my club needs a place to stay, and at least wow, I can't fucking read. Well, it's like this. I just found out that, a member of, my club needs a place to stay, and I said she could stay here for a while. I guess she got kicked out of her house or something. I was hoping, well, she could stay with us for a little bit until she gets her situation figured out. I know it's a huge favor, but I feel like a terrible person I just turned her out. Silence on the other end.
Wow, this is a big favor. Let me call you back. I need to discuss it with your father. Where's this clubmate now?
I'm letting her use the shower and give some of Aiko's clothes.
Will she fit in them?
They're about the same size, yeah.
I'll at least allow that, but as for staying, that's a big decision.
I understand. If that doesn't work, maybe Sari's family would be willing to take her in for a while. Sari's mom would jump on that.
We'll let you know, okay?
Sure, Mom. Take your time.
Love you, sweetie.
Love you too. Bye. Click. I sit on the couch, hear the shower going, Monica humming to herself. And let me tell you, trying to do the fucking mom voice, I have to press down on my, like, under my Adam's apple to do, like, the Ada voice. And it really fucking is uncomfortable. It feels like I'm, got a cough stuck in my throat. Or like a burp stuck in there.
I'm sure your parents don't let Monica stay. Sari's would definitely let her stay.
Oh, she would. Speaking of her family, do you think Sari's parents know about her depression?
I have no idea, but if she does, she'd love to have Monica watch her over Sayori.
Menji, Monica is the one who, not intentionally mind you, but she's still the one who pushed Sayori to suicide. So I'm not sure how I feel about that.
But that hasn't happened yet, has it? Besides, you're here now, right? You can make Monica happy.
How am I gonna do that when I'm stuck in your body? Sayori might say she understands, but deep down her heart would break every time she sees me and Monica together. I'm somewhere in your body. Emotions and logic don't mix, especially with a girl with the prec on.
Yeah.
I hear it in the hall. I knock on the door. Is the inner door locked? Can I come in?
Yeah, you can come in.
How's everything going in there? Got way too good of a headset for this.
Perfect. Thank you so much. To the both of you. I've been trying to use the... Oh, fuck me. I'm trying to clean using the bathrooms at the school, so you can imagine how relieving this is.
I'm glad to hear it. Listen. I just called Menji's parents to see if you could stay here with us. They haven't given a direct answer, but if they do say yes, would you be opposed to borrowing Menji's sister's room?
Are you sure? Even though you don't trust me completely?
Just because I don't trust you doesn't mean I'm gonna abandon you to life on the street. Oh, wow.
Verse, thank you for your unbelievable kindness.
Don't mention it. Let me start the laundry, then I'll make us something simple to eat.
Thank you.
No problem. With Menji's help, I put Monica's school clothes in the washing machine. Menji, what kind of veggies do you guys have?
Veggies?
Monica's a vegetarian. Oh, well, I'm not surprised, actually. She once said something in class last year how the meat industry is one of the leading causes of pollution or something. That's the reason, yeah. I began preparing the ingredients for the gratin. About 5 minutes later, the shower room door opening. Monica comes out humming something to herself. She looks pretty comfortable in casual clothes. Look at that. I like the hair, too. Hair down. I didn't realize her hair was so long. Well, I guess seeing her ponytail all the time makes it hard to judge length. Well, it's interesting to see something other than your school uniform. And with your hair down.
Thanks, Averse.
Monica looks at what I'm making.
How'd you know that I was vegetarian?
It came up in the game.
It did. Huh. Interesting. Hey, can I help make dinner? Is that okay?
Sure, knock yourself out.
Thank you.
I hand her a cheese grater. I never imagined Monica being this happy from just grating cheese. Meanwhile, I'll take out a mandolin slicer and Menji told me about to begin sliced potatoes. We remain like that for a while. Monica's smile remains for a little while, and then she starts humming. Humming a very familiar tune. Her smile starts to vanish. She stops what she's doing, she looks at the counter. Monica, what's up? Here goes the tone shift again. Again. Monica. Crap, what the fuck?
Verse,
Monica? Wow. Monica turns towards me, hugging me so suddenly that I fall flat on my ass. Sobbing loudly into my chest, my shirt gets stained fast. She hits the floor a few times before letting it go limp. I lie there, not exactly sure what to do in this situation. If what she was humming enough to cause her to break down, what the hell did I do here? 10 minutes pass. Finally, she sits back up. I'm sitting on the floor. She's straddling me.
it's been so hard. I've been so alone. It's just been so overwhelming to be the only real person in this world of fakes. But not anymore. Now that you're here, it could be just
No. Fucking no. No.
it can be just the two of us.
I tense up when her expression changes. Oh dear, that's the smile she used in Act 3. Guess that answers it. She's having a hard time considering that everyone is real still. Monica, the others are just as real as you and me. I hope you realize that.
They're just NPCs. It's not like they have souls.
She's about to go on but stops. A realization passes over her face.
Oh, is that the reason you don't trust me yet?
That's a big part of it. If you keep thinking of them as blank slates, you'll make a mistake and a fatal one. I played this game before and I saw it happen. You were so desperate for a rap, you trapped the player in the space classroom just to find happiness, and the game's script denied you.
The space classroom? I'm familiar with that. Fitting name, too. I could during the lunch to get away from everything and think.
That explains why she was in the club room earlier. Monica, I need you to promise me not to mess with the game. Not in that way.
What do you mean?
No fiddling with any of the character files. I need you to find a way to separate me from Menji instead. Please.
But if I do that, what will happen?
I don't expect that to be easy, but if anyone could do it, it's you.
You sure we'd like that? We could delete Mitch.
Monica! How can you even think of such a thing?
He's just a puppet on a string.
Ouch, that fucking hurts. No, not to me, he's not. Listen, you and I are going to sit down, and I'm going to tell you what happened in the game I played, but first let's finish this grade.
Fine.
More of the preparation goes along in silence. It's awkward for a while. As we continue to cook, I try to think something to say to break the silence. A day comes to mind, but I don't know if it's the right thing to ask now. But I have to know. And that's why I'm going to leave it now. I'm sorry, everyone. I've been recording for a little bit, so I'm just probably going to chill out for now. Alright, everyone. That was another episode of DDLC World of Dreams. Tune in next time for another episode of DDLC World of Dreams, everybody. My name's Avarice Puma. Take care of yourselves.